we're going to learn how to make a buttonhole. You can see I've done one buttonhole here already. And to do my next buttonhole, you need to decide where you want the buttonhole. You need to have your button handy. We're just going to place it where we're going to want it. And I'm using a white chalk marker to mark the top of the button and the bottom of the button. Then in between those two lines in the center, I'm going to draw a straight line. To make a buttonhole, we're going to have to use a buttonhole foot, and your machine should come with one. So I'm going to take off my regular presser foot. And I'm going to insert my buttonhole foot. And I want to line up the metal bar with the indentation on the machine. So I'm going to lower my presser foot, and I'm going to lower the little lever for the feet, raise my presser foot, and now the buttonhole foot is attached. I've got my threads coming off the back again, and you want to make sure that this little yellow or red mark is on the first mark on the left part of the buttonhole foot. So we're going to put our fabric in where we marked, and we're going to want to start on this bottom part of the buttonhole. So I'm going to insert it, and you can see this middle guide right here. I'm going to make sure that it's lined up with my middle line, this middle line that I made. So let me put my foot down where I think I need it. So now we're going to go over to the dials, and I'm going to show you how on my machine the dials that I need to get set up to make a buttonhole. First of all, my buttonhole maker is a 4-part buttonhole maker. To start out, I'm going to be in this middle rectangle where it says 1 at the bottom and 3 on top. That means I'm going to do a bar tack along the bottom of the buttonhole. Then I'm going to switch my dial to number 2 and go up the left side, go back to number 3, do a bar tack along the top, and then move the dial to number 4 and come down the right side. On my stitch length, I have it set where it looks like a buttonhole. And then my stitch width on the top here, I have set it 6. So we're going to hold on to our threads in the back. We're going to put our needle down, and we're going to make a few bar tack stitches along the bottom. We're going to raise the needle all the way up, so the take-up lever is all the way up also. And I'm going to move my dial to the number 2 spot on my stitch selector. And now we're going to go up the left side. I'm going to go a little bit slower. I want to stop at my top mark that I made. My top mark is right there. Now I'm going to switch my stitch selector back to the middle position for number 3 to bar tack at the top. Raise my needle. Just make a few stitches at the top, raise my needle again. Now I'm going to go back to my stitch selector, and I'm going to turn it to the number 4 position. And we're going to come down the right side. We're going to stop at the bottom bar tack. We're going to raise the needle, raise the presser foot, and take our piece of fabric out. There we have our buttonhole. Now I'm not going to cut close to the buttonhole because I'm going to use a needle to make sure that these tags go to the wrong side of the fabric. Take a hand sewing needle and put the tail from the end of your stitching through the needle, the eye of the needle, and just bring your needle down through part of the bar tack and pull that thread then to the back side. This step is really just hiding that thread, and then on the back side you can just cut the thread. Next we're going to cut our buttonhole open, but before we do that you want to place a pin along the top bar tack, and what that will do is it will keep your seam ripper from going clear through the buttonhole. Then you're going to take your seam ripper, you're going to make sure that the red ball is on top. You're going to start at the bottom of the buttonhole, and you want to make sure you don't want to cut any of the stitches that you made for your buttonhole. So we're going to go right in the bottom, and then very carefully we're going to cut the buttonhole open. And then you can see how the pin is stopping me from going clear to the top. You take your pin out, and there's your buttonhole.